It is quite evident that a goalie in the right spot at the right time has a great chance to make a save. Being in perfect positional control will result in saves that just hit you and pucks that miss the net frequently. These pucks miss the net when the shooter has to get cute and attempt to hit the small targets that are left available by a strong positional goaltender. Clearly, skating ability and cognitive abilities are the keys to attaining these optimum positions. One could argue that even a goalie with mediocre reflexes and save selections would experience great success if they were always in the right spot early enough. In this segment, we are going to look at some of the important attributes required to be an exceptional positional goaltender. In simple terms, depth refers to the distance a goaltender is out off the goal line. When stationed at the goal line, the goalie takes up the least amount of shooting space, yet has the most time to react to the flight of the puck. When the goalie challenges several feet off the goal line, he has covered significantly more shooting space, but has decreased the available reaction time slightly. Situations, abilities, angles, and the variety of factors affect the depth of challenge a goalie obtains. The clear goal is to achieve optimum depth in every situation. Every decision a goaltender makes on the ice requires the consideration of the time and space available to the attacker. The less time and space an attacker has, the more predictable your needs will be. For instance, we have a man attacking down the wing who feeds a player charging to the net. The pass recipient in our first situation is wide open and gets a perfect pass 8 feet out in front of the goalie. In this situation, he has both time and space on his hands. He knows he can't be laid out with a hit, and he has separation from the goalie. It will take an amazing save to prevent a goal here. If we slightly alter the above scenario, we will observe a dramatic increase in the success rate for the goalie as the attacker's options decrease. On a centering pass with heavy defensive pressure, the man will quickly get rid of his shot. The pass recipient has lost his time and space. Alex makes a huge glove save because he read this play with an intelligent anticipation, or in other words, by connecting the dots. This bing-bang play can consistently be stopped and looks great to all the fans in attendance. Another example to help understand this discussion would be an off-center breakaway where the man cuts in from the wall under the face of the dot in a mini breakaway. His offensive flair will vary depending on the impending arrival of the weak side defenseman. In the event he has great time and space as he does here, the goaltender must have great patience and expect something difficult. This guy has many embarrassment options in his disposal. Although he overplays the short side a little here, Alex saves the day with great athleticism. It is also very important to understand that as the level of play goes up, time and space minimizes, and great players become apparent. The great players are the ones who seem impervious to time and space. In the face of violent immediate duress, these players somehow manage to show an incredibly low panic point and will frequently throw in a very creative, unpredictable attack. The observation of these rare but special players must be at the front of the goalie's mind. By knowing when and where they are on the ice, we can modify our reads with the understanding that time and space will not affect them to the same degree it does their teammates. There are hundreds of variations of attacks that can be brought to your net, all of them influenced by the available time and space the attacker possesses. Your approach is dictated by your ability to recognize this and to make quality reads. This ability takes much time and study. Of course, the ultimate painful barometer, the red light. We want to challenge you to start critically analyzing every scoring chance you see live or on TV. Describe the scoring chance in detail and the outcome. Try to break down from a positional point of view whether the goalie chose the right depth and angle on each example. Here are some live action game clips where we will discuss positional issues like depth, squareness, and angle. You will notice how smaller goalies require more aggressive depth selection to make tough saves. Freddie gets set at the top of the crease for a hard drive from the top of the circle. He makes an exceptional toe save with a great visual attachment and follows the rebound well with an immediate backside recovery. If he got caught back in the net with poor depth selection, this puck could have easily gone in. Here are two more examples of saves by Freddie because of appropriate depth gain. Alex reads the lack of backdoor passing options and takes a position with very aggressive depth. Because of his size, Alex has learned he needs more depth in key situations than a larger goalie. Holding his ground on this depth read allowed Alex to make a big save. There were passing options, but at some point you need to play the percentages. When a smart player is in the slot with time, the threat of a shot is very high. On a rush chance, a one-on-one outside drive with help, Alex knows this isn't a time to back into the crease. He holds his ground well and shows nice covering up hunger. On this one-on-one, the shooter tries to use the D as a screen to surprise Freddie. Freddie recognizes this as an even rush chance and doesn't get caught deep. On this backdoor feed, Freddie used excellent intelligent anticipation. His initial challenge is conservative, recognizing the shooter has passing options. He gets a great jump on the pass, knowing there is an open man driving the net. A massive backwards momentum build transfers into a pivot and explosive extension save. On a rush chance, Alex reads that he's going to get a strong shot from the perimeter. A quick look off the puck gives him a sense of middle lane drive or backdoor potential. Using aggressive depth and perfect squareness, he sets his feet and makes a difficult save look routine. Alex shows solid depth selection and great patience as his D-man misplays a classic 2-on-1. When the D overplays the puck carrier, a pass quickly arrives at the open man. Alex holds his feet as he repositions with the pass. On the cutback, he makes an amazing right pad save. Ian gets caught deep on a slot deflection, and it eats him up. Conservative depth on deflected pucks makes a save highly unlikely. On the penalty kill, Freddie actively moves around looking up and around screens. He must use a conservative depth because an extra attacker is roaming around on the power play. Using quick looks to intelligently anticipate danger, Freddie battles to find a puck through traffic. A strong battle sequence on the rebound closes the door.